One of my favorite books in the Bible is the book of Acts. It is describing the birth of the church and the first Christian communities. They clearly prayed together all the time. It says things like, as they were praying, this happened, or after they prayed, they went and did that. My favorite verse is in chapter 4, verse 31. After they prayed, the place where they were meeting was shaken. Can you imagine what that must have been like? They were, of course, following the famous instruction from Jesus. My house will be called a house of prayer. Yet, 2,000 years later, we are still wrestling with the idea of what it means for the church, for God's people to be a house of prayer. Here at Trinity Streetsville, we believe that in our changing world, in these challenging times, prayer must become an absolute priority in our lives together. And so it is our vision and desire that Trinity would be, first and foremost, a house of prayer. A place where we learn about prayer, a place where we practice prayer, and a place where we receive prayer. But in order to become a house of prayer, we must commit to developing an intentional rhythm of prayer. This means that we must nurture daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly practices and help us grow and develop our prayer lives. Here is our vision for prayer as we move forward. First of all, daily. Our goal at Trinity is to teach and equip every one of us to develop a daily personal habit of prayer. The Anglican Church has long had a tradition of daily morning and evening prayer, and we intend to reclaim the spiritual discipline and learn again how to set aside quiet time in the midst of our busy days to connect with God through prayer. Secondly, we want to create a weekly rhythm of prayer. Beginning in 2023, Trinity will be holding a weekly morning prayer service here at the church for any and all who can attend. It will be a time to pray for personal needs, for our city, and for the mission of our church. Along with this, we will be creating a prayer room as a designated space for regular prayer gatherings. Thirdly, we will continue to hold monthly prayer events. We've already begun offering Sunday prayer walks and a monthly evening prayer and worship service. We plan to continue these events, and we're longing to see more and more people joining in prayer month by month. Finally, yearly. It is our plan to begin each new year here at Trinity with an annual week of prayer, where for an entire week we can seek the Holy Spirit, discern God's will, and pray for God's favor in our lives, in our families, in our community, and in our church. Daily prayer practices, weekly prayer meetings, monthly prayer services, and a yearly week of prayer. This is our vision for prayer. Jesus said, "My house will be called a house of prayer." And this is how we intend to respond to His call and embrace this way of life. So whether it is in private or in public, at home or at church, on Sundays or midweek, please join us on this journey, and together, by God's grace, relying on Jesus and filled with the Spirit, we will build this church into a truly transformative community, a house of prayer.